Hello there. Alright. Getting things brought up.
Goddess of Victory, Nikke.
Alright, everything else should be roughly what we need. Alright, let's grab the game. Mute that. Let's see here, Nikke. Okay, let's haul butt as best as we can. Because we got a lot to do today. Absolutely a lot to do. In such a short amount of time. All right. We're not even gonna think about it. We're just gonna blast through it and be done.
You've already reached this point? All right. You have my... not looking good. What purpose will I possibly... It's going to be a bore, isn't it?
Hello there.
What purpose will I possibly
RaceCom
serve
coming in
when
with the
the
raid.
services
Welcome in,
become-
everyone. Hope your stream was well. How's the grind going?
The simulation room feels rather stuffy. I'd love
Luck
to
on the
head
grind on the last day.
outside.
Thank you very much. Let's hope we can get it.
What purpose will I possibly serve?
But the unfortunate thing is,
It's
I've
going
still
to be
got
a
to
bore,
do.
isn't it? Third simulation is coming to an end.
I still got to
Impressive.
do the.
It's the final battle.
I'm about
Come
to
on,
lose
we can do this.
2 hours, I think. Or no, 1 hour of the grind to doing
not
the normal
looking good.
stories. Put all my Nikkes in the sync machine except for the mass produce. Nice. Got Snow White yesterday. I wouldn't build it right now because you said a high investment unit. Yep. You gotta level some skills up to 10. You gotta get the overload gear right. It's yeah, I have to do 4 sides. I have to do 4 stories. Each one will take 15 minutes a piece, so I'm gonna lose 1 hour on MoG today.
We won again.
This really matters. Well, it's the it's the 4 the 4 stories of whatchamacallit. Sorry for tomorrow's stream. By the way, hello. Hello there. How's it going?
Destroy them all. I've got to protect my sister. Showtime for no
Going all out.
and block.
Sorry, one moment.
Showtime for no and block. I got too excited.
Finally got Scarlet. Congratulations.
Getting ready.
Ah, that sucks. Wow. 2B just got obliterated.
Showtime for no and
one. Nice.
Showtime for no one. Put your love together and let them have it!
Sorry, one moment.
Dodged. Alright, let's hopefully we can get something.
Is that all?
Custom module, garbage for right now.
Enemy dispatched.
Actual garbage.
I guess this makes me a good luck charm.
Actual
Doesn't it?
garbage. Today was just horrible. Alright. Hope they never buff Chatterbox. Yeah. Alright. Let's take care of those. I think we'll break 160 wall tomorrow. Nice. Alright, I need, Missless Support Helm. Pilgrim Defender, nice. Absolutely useless. I love getting so much helpful stuff from them. Alright, let's go spam the... let's see here. Naga, I think, has the boots. Level. And like hit rate. Ah, nice. Hit rate and elemental damage. That's not really that great, but we'll take it. We will take that. Alright, advice sessions. About sure that's her answer. Yeah, it is. Snow White and her foods. Oh, jeez. That was an obvious one.
True happiness must be something like this.
Nope, Rapunzel never lets us down.
I'm thinking about making my next song about the comfort love brings.
I think that's the answer for her. Yeah. You'll get her. He'll just... soon. Soon. Alright, so that's all the advising sessions. Whoops. So yeah, tomorrow we won't be streaming because of Thanksgiving. Yeah. That's pretty much how that goes. Alright, we've done that. Okay, so now we need to go beat stories and whatnot. You gave up on doing MoG? Nope, I can't. I shall not give up. Alright, where is the glitter?
I'll move as quickly as I can. En route.
Oh, it's right here. Odd how it ends where it began. Alright. Relic, I'm assuming. Nope, music. Wow. Then yeah, I have to say I'm pretty
Proceeding to target.
I don't really like how they handled Lilith. That kind of isn't cool on what they did. They kind of cheated her a little bit.
The goddess squad is victorious once again!
I wouldn't say so they dropped the ball. I just don't like that they put all that in a non-voiced section. It feels very disconnected. It's not a cliffhanger. We know exactly what happens to her. She dies.
Woo! That concludes today's lesson.
It's no cliffhanger. She dies. Raptures chop her head off. And then she becomes the queen. Her body can't... Yeah, actually, we do. Her body can't sustain the power it's given, so it's literally dying. So... she can't withstand the power that's inside her.
En route.
Which is unfortunate. I think they're done with it. I don't think we're gonna get too much more out of them on it.
Proceeding to target. Hungry. I'll move as quickly as I can.
Alright, so I need to ungear a few. I need to ungear a unit. I will have to agree, you did skip some pretty important information. Alright, so I need to clear Scarlet on Plains 2. So we'll start with Scarlet. So I'll undo this hood. Alright, so upgrade, we're gonna do Scarlet. I mean, the good news is, if you ever want to actually go read them, you can. Alright, select... Plane 2, right? Obtain the Scarlet by clearing... Okay. Yeah, I haven't done these missions. This is where I'm going to lose an hour of my grind today, is I still hadn't done these. Alright, so now we just need to beat it. Alright, so we'll get both of those done now. It's under collections. In your Lost Relics, there's a new tab for events, and you can go read them. I was having a hard time getting the RNG with mine, but doesn't mean you can't get yours. I just don't think that... I just don't think it's the same. Wow. I still think one of your best options is to use one of the Red Hoods or Snow White. Oh yeah, I've gotten it. It's just getting the other pieces. I'm gonna need movement speed if we're gonna be doing 15-minute runs. If I had to take, looking at all their stats, I take Snow White over anybody if I'm not taking Red Hood. This stuff feels so tame after playing challenge mode. Like, this feels like a child's game. Wow, defense again, Chest. You're so generous. It's so generous. I should have just maxed out the defense so that it would stop giving it to me. Chop, 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 chop. Speed this EXP up. Also, I'll need to put it back in 16:9 vertical when we go to actually do challenge runs. But for just farming this crap, it's fine. giving it to me. Alright, I can't get defense from this. Nope, I got landmines. Thanks, game. And before somebody comes in, dude, you're not supposed to collect the chests. I know. Calm down. Wow! Look how easy that was. My first run of the day and I already have a purple. Imagine. Imagine. Telling you, it's weighted differently here. There's no way it's not. Like, there's no way it's not weighted differently. No giving me a magnet. I see how it's gonna be. Give me move speed. Screw the damage. Let me move faster. Level 5 landmines! So like the game mode like this is where it gives people false reality of what things are good and what not is good. Because like nades actually do pretty well in this. Challenge mode, they suck. Yep, it's begun. They released the new Demi-Urge unit, and it's gonna have a 90-day ticket thing. So you'll be able to pity the Demi-Urge off of that. They're giving away 10 days of multis, or 7 days of multis. But the issue is they don't count towards your pity, so don't get too excited about getting pity stuff, which is a little lame. It's kind of like, why? Oh, hey, a magnet. Perfect timing. It does. They're about to update the UI. Because people were complaining about it. they really messed up the character UI, and they admit that they made a mistake, and they're about to update it, and it looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Looks a lot better than whatever the crap that they decided to just change it to. Scrapped and what now? Just jump to beat the stage, only for the next one to jump even more than before. The total stage, it gets the highest it gets is 200 or 27,000. I think 800 is what the final CP cap is on it. So I didn't know if we could get you to the like 18,000. If we got to 18,000, I would say it's probably possible to do. Wait, what the hell? Plus, I have to say that I think the wish list is a red herring. It's fake news, not real, totally bogus. Dude, you don't understand what the hell you're talking about. And I'm gonna call you out on it because you don't know what you're talking about. The wish list is one of the most overpowered things in the game. It gives you 15 focused units. You get to pick whatever you want off of them. So you get to pick the 15 units plus pilgrims. You don't get any of the random junk, it's literally just the 15 you pick. Because I'll go show you and we'll talk about it. Nice. Okay. Real quick. Alright. Ace, let me show you this. Wishlist is literally one of the most powerful things a player has at their disposal now. Especially with where we are in the game with things. So, Red Hood's banner. If we go look at probability info, it's a 4% SSR rate, alright? So there's a 4% chance that when you summon, you're gonna get an SSR. 1% of that is for Red Hood. The other 3% is for all pilgrims and every, and I mean every unit that is not limited or collab in the game. So all the garbage units are in here. Now, we go to the wish list. The wish list is 15 units you specifically select. So it could be any one of the 5 Elysian, any 5 of the Missilus, and any 5 of the Tetra units you pick. The probability info is still 4%. The difference is it's all derived from the units plus the pilgrims, and that's it. So any unit you summon on this, you should be ecstatic when it shows up, because this is one of the 15 units you picked, or a pilgrim. Now, when you get spooked by Isabel, that's not our fault. There's, you know, a lot of evidence that points to once she gets a hold of you, you're never going to be let from her grasp. So, getting units from this is one of the most important things you can have, especially because you need to be able to set up your Bunny Twins team, you need to set up your Tia Naga team, and then after that, it's about collecting the other pieces you need, as well as working towards those 5 3-star MLBs. You also have your recruitments here, which I still haven't done mine for reset, so we'll go ahead and do these. Let's see if we get anything. And now these are all random SSRs except Pilgrims. So this is any one of the randoms. Who knows what this will end up being. And it's a dupe for Yan. All right, Yan's MLB. So this is just SSRs, no Pilgrims, no nothing. So Yan is now MLB. That's actually funny. Yeah, Yan is MLB. We have 3 of her. Okay. So, when it comes to pulling, you have to basically look at, you have to look at it in 2 ways. Am I pulling to go for the rate up unit, which Pilgrims suck. I'm gonna be real. Pulling on Pilgrim banners are trash. It's 1% for the unit and 3% for everything else. At least when it's a normal unit, it's a 50-50 chance that it's the unit you want, or it's another SSR when it shows up. So you're more likely to get screwed on a Pilgrim banner. Which is also why I try to make sure that new players don't chase MLB. Because they don't have the resources to ensure that. If she's MLB, because I want a Core 7 litter. So a lot of the units are forever units for me, which I'll go back and let me talk about that real quick. So we have a few forever units in this until they are Core 7. So when I'm summoning on this, I'm not only summoning for litter, but we're also summoning for black tickets. Black tickets right now all go into litter. Litter is going to be my first Core 7 that comes off of this. My forever units right now are the Bunny Twins. They are permanent. They will not come off of this until they are Core 7. Tia and Naga are forever units. They will not come off of this until they are Core 7. Volume has officially graduated, since right now she is one of the next best Burst 1 setups for teams. She's on there. Litter is on here until she is Core 7, which I'll more likely... Core 7 is the 7 limit breaks after at the MLB, the where you get there, the max, because it's max limit break and then it's like an ascension type thing. So I have a unit right now that's Core 5. is my highest one right now, which is Maiden. So if you look up there, beside the star, there is a number 05, which means I've hit her core 5 times since I got the 3 stars. The 3 stars is what gets you level 200. After that, this is only extra stats. So I've got 2 more levels in her before I finish, before Maiden is max limit broke. Completely done. So I haven't pulled for this unit other than maybe once for collection. And then she showed up 8 times outside of that. Brid is core 3. Actually, I can probably do it by this. Limit break. So I've got several here that are cored up. Extra MLB gives us bonus stats. Yes, it's roughly 2. The easiest way for you to process the information is it's around 2% per core is what you're gaining in total damage. 2% more damage every ML per every core you go up till you hit max.
I'll move as quickly as I can.
Okay, next up is Rapunzel, and I need to clear the plains with Rapunzel. So, you don't gain a ton for it, but yet somehow a lot of the newer players have this obsessive need that they have to go for MLB or past core 7 or going up to core 7 on their stuff after they go for MLB, and it's like, do you realize the amount of resources you need to do that? Alright, I need to get a rifle just so that we're pecking off. Yeah, the SSR molds are also a bit of a controversial thing because the ones in beta didn't have SRs in it. They were only SSRs. There's been talk about going through and then revamping the molds. So we'll see what ends up happening with that. Because a lot of people are upset about the Pilgrim, just the manufacturer molds in general. Because it's kind of a scam that you can only get them once, but they are such bad RNG that the odds of you really getting a unit's like 1 in 5 molds. And some get really lucky and some just get screwed. I think I'm on 6 molds and I've only gotten 1. And it was, well, it was Isabel when she finally showed up. Again. Oh, wow, chat, look at that. We got another purple rune. How easy is this? I got it on my second run. Wow, it's almost like they're rated up here. Haran's a great screen wipe unit. Not as good as Scarlet, but definitely a great addition to your team when you're gonna need like double wipe screen wipes for certain stages. Because sometimes you're just gonna get mob overloaded. And you're gonna need screen wipe just constantly. And she's great for that. Haran would be a nice addition to my account. I wouldn't be able to use her right away because I've got so much stuff to build. But it would be a nice addition for certain stages. Got Scarlet from a single pull in the Redhead banner. Nice. So yeah, if you run like Scarlet, so you would normally want to run like Scarlet second in a team comp like that because you want, or whatever would get Scarlet to burst on the, whatever gets Scarlet to burst on the boss, so you'd have to check your timing. That would be the most ideal rotation for her. So you could put her in the second, if you're getting to the boss by the second burst cycle, Scarlet would need to be the second burst 3. If you're getting there on the third, she would actually need to be the first burst unit. It just depends on how quickly your bursts are turning over. And like that's something you have to pay attention to as you're playing through the campaign. You have to watch what's attacking you. Is what's attacking you going to is what's attacking you needing to be screen wiped? Do you need to take out a certain unit? Is it because you're not screen wiping? Is it because you didn't hit enough mobs? Did you waste your ult? In a sense, like there's a lot of stuff you have to assess when you're doing these story stages. You can't just put it on auto and just forget about it. Yeah, you can beat the game that way. It'll take you a little longer, but you do have to manually play it some to, and I'm not talking like MLG, game chair, super sweat. I just mean you have to put some effort into it and go, okay, I need to aim at this mob. I need to see what this is taking out. This isn't, or this is killing me. I need to get rid of this first. Maybe, do I have the damage? What's going, you gotta assess certain things of these stages. And you can know what's in the stage by just clicking on it. Yeah, I know reading, it's hard. But you can actually tell what's in the stage prior to going in there. So if you see that the Kamikaze Raptures are in there, then you go, okay, well, I need to make sure I focus them down. If you know a Silence Rapture is going to be in there, you know you need to take the Silence Rapture out and its three little silence minions. There's a lot you'll have to look at when you fight these stages, which helps determine who sits where. Or just manually burst them. There's nothing wrong with doing that. I just prefer them to be in their order so it makes it easier to smash on the keyboard, because I'm just wanting to keep it simple. Defense, wow. And I mean, then there's times where you go, okay, do I just need screen wipe for one burst, and then I need to like hammer away, drill away with somebody like Red Hood? Do you need that? Like, there'll be times where AoE doesn't really do you much. You need to get there and pick off a few hard-hitting, very tanky mobs, so you'll need something like Red Hood. It just comes down to utilizing your roster efficiently. Can I get landmines so I can stop trying to get bricked on weapons? Please and thank you. We're getting great magnet RNG here. I almost didn't need to pick up the magnet. But that Scarlet one, dear lord, it didn't want to cough up a magnet. We should got 2 more to do once we get this one done. And then we get on to the actual clears. Defense, wow, thanks again, so helpful. Alright, so there's 10, 11, 12, 13, at least in magnets, so we just basically stand still. Still no landmines. Tragic. For 1, 2, 3, 4, so it's 11, 12, 13, 14 minutes. Yeah, we've had pretty decent magnet RNG for Rapunzel. It really was a waste to pick up the magnet. But I was like, I was so PTSD'd from Scarlet, I was like, yeah, let's just go ahead and get the farming stuff going. You know, it was amazing when these things felt challenging when we first started playing. Now it's like, this is nothing. Oh, hey, landmines. What do you know? Also helps that all the units are, I can level them up to max right away. We're not having to, like, progress through with the scuff crap that we're leveling up with. We know the weapons and what's good, what's bad. And I mean, these stages are significantly easier than challenge mode, so that also helps too. Which is probably going to be a bad thing. I'm going to soften up playing these, and I'm going to be like getting wrecked when it comes to challenge mode. Go ahead and get the gun, because we're going to need the single target damage from the boss. The magnets are everywhere. This is nuts. Oh wow, decided to be nice to us. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, every 10 seconds. Rapunzel's only good for like AoE farming. Her ult is so trash for boss killing. Like, you're gonna see, it's abysmal. It's nice being able to hit a magnet every 10 seconds. Like, Big Bird does not want to die. How many ults have we sent into him? Like, you see why Rapunzel kind of just sucks? Alright, so there's Horny Nun's version. Alright, we need, let's do, Dorothy on, Military Base 2. Oh god, we actually have to play the Wet Noodle. This is another one I'm not looking forward to, because she's trash for a different reason. Like, you've got to get some damage on her. But the meme of the projectile size shall not be going unforgotten. Size does matter. No matter what a girl tells you in your life, size does matter. Military Base 2, right? Yep, Paracel, Military Base 2. Alright. Alright, we got that. She likes colossal size? Yes. It's always the prudes, too. Telling you, man. Telling you. They talk a big game, but then they end up shutting up real quick. When you bring out the Captain D. Aye aye, Captain. I mean, it's quite comical at how big everything gets with her. These landmines are about to absolutely obliterate everything. I need Boomerang. Probably gonna stand a prayer's chance of doing this. So what rare are we gonna get this run? Are we gonna see Pal this time? Well, that died quickly. Nope, we got bricked with rocket launcher. All right. What I wanted to see, a rocket launcher. I mean, I'll show Dorothy a rocket launcher. Just saying. Alright, so that one's been done. We got both of those. Hello there, how's it going? We got one more to do, and that's gonna be the Red Hood one. And then it's back to the grind. Oh, hey, look! What did I say? We were gonna get PAL this time. What do you know? Who would have known? Who would have known? Who would know? What do you know? Do you know how many times I had to run or do a run to get PAL? Like 50. Yeah, they drop this crap way more often. Good, halfway. Chapter 20 now, 20k deficit. Whew. It's building up. But I'll be real, you're kind of like a great prodigy child to show how quick you and Aaron are really putting in work into the accounts to show how far with these CP drops y'all can go. Your account was relatively new. Aaron's was right there at the end of Tia when when her and her husband started that one. So y'all are definitely showing at what they've done. It's definitely visible from what y'all have shown. Chapter 17. I mean, to be fair, we've all kind of been busy with the Red Ash story and events, so it makes sense that a lot of us haven't been there. Like, I haven't touched my story, and I can definitely go a lot further. I am, I think, just at level. Or barely below. And so, like, this one's not giving me coughing up a single magnet. Splat. Wow, look at that legendary chest, guys. You know, all the stuff we never see in challenge mode, we're seeing here in these normal stages almost every run. And before they fix the RNG for today. I want projectile size to go even further beyond. Give it to... You know what? Screw it. I'm taking the magnet. Now it's gonna start dropping magnets all over the place. Okay. So when did you stop, you don't think you're going to be able, through the other events, to have the credits to go instantly to 200? Yeah, I start getting magnets as soon as I take the stupid magnet. Of course I do. Of course. I know MLB is not necessary, but if you could only have 3 MLBs, who would they be? I'm gonna have to say if we're going off the theory it's not necessary and I can only do 3 in the game, probably Scarlet, Red Hood, and Dorothy. This way I get the most stats out of the units I possibly can. Because that'll let them to go affection level 40 or attraction 40, whatever it is. It'll allow me to get the most value I can. But as Zoo's saying, yeah, it's very much necessary when you need your first 5 limit breaks. After that, it doesn't matter. Like, if I was gonna say that that was gonna be the only way I was gonna play the game, that would be it. Okay, well now maybe the magnet's starting to pay off. Although we're getting really screwed on level RNG. But here's the difference, though, to kind of add to that thought the more I think about it. I would never tell anyone to go chase MLB on Pilgrims. But if that was going to be the only 3 I was ever going to level up, changes where my thought comes from. Because this is assuming that we're never going to MLB anything else. If that's the real question. I don't actually know what the question's coming from. If it's you trying to figure out what 3 units to MLB, then my answer is different than that. If it was only those 3, then that's my answer it would be. So we can get the highest stats possible off of those 3 carry units of the game. I was not in range of that, but okay. Hello there, how's it going? We haven't even started yet. We got one more thing to do, and then we're gonna hit challenge mode. Finishing up the remaining stories. You need 61-hour boxes of credits to hit the 200. My perfect breakpoint is need another Tia. I'll have 4 200 units changing to the schoolgirls. Nice! Random red dots around the 17-18 minute mark. Are you moving around? Because if you're moving around, you're gonna get hit. If you're not moving around, you're not getting hit. Alright, red hood on something is all I know. Red hood on Desert 2. Desert 2. Got swamped. Maybe I need more firepower. Yes, you're definitely going to need more firepower. And don't forget water power. Lots of water power. Honestly, I'm just gonna stand still for a minute. I think this... Oh, wait. She's literally one-tapping this stuff. But yeah, if you're getting swamped by 17, 18 minutes, that's a issue of build. You went too far and didn't get the proper stuff leveled up. So, after this run, we'll be able to... After this run, I'll be starting up the runs. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up move speed for Bess. Because it's not challenge mode, so we don't really need the perfect loadout. We just need to be able to collect all the USB chips. Or SD cards or whatever. Suffer RNG together. One of us has got to get lucky today. One of us has to get lucky today. It's the final day. Alright, boss spawns in. Now we'll dunk it. It just exploded. Wow, thanks for the defense again. I swear these chests are loaded for defense. Nice. That's actually pretty good. Off of this anniversary. Yes. Four minutes. Top 10 hard campaign with 311. The thing is I know I'm missing out on a lot by never moving off of 6-9. I could go so much further, but I just choose not to. You can be second at 6-9. That's awesome. I think I'm third where I'm at. We'll have to look. Behind the whale and the dolphin. Always sucks when you get a whale and a dolphin. The dolphin you actually stand a chance against. The whale you do not. Thanks, Boomerang. Third time killing Chatterbox? Nice. Yeah, that's great. Still 0 overload for now? You'll get it in due time. Just getting yellow gear is gonna be huge. So overload gear is T9 manufactured gear. So there's two levels of T9. T9 that you normally see, and then there's T9 with the manufacturer logo on it. The manufacturer logo will give them more stats to that specific manufactured unit. So if you're working on a Tetra unit, you'll want an Attacker Tetra manufactured piece of gear. Once you level it up to 5, you are going to be earning these currencies called custom modules. Those custom modules, you will literally lock the gear permanently to that character, and it'll be able to gain 3 stat lines on that gear. Each unit is different in what they want. So it comes down to what is the unit doing, and what are you trying to enhance specifically. There are a few general-based things that you kind of do depending on what units they are, but for the most part, it's pretty custom per unit to benefit their kit. It's what makes or breaks some units, and it's what also turns some into just absurd monsters. Basically, it's an even further beyond scenario for, it's an even further beyond scenario for, taking your gear to a higher level. Don't need that. Max HP, so helpful. Well, so the stats from the gear go up. But it's, yes, it is RNG on what the 3 stats will roll, but you can lock them in if you get a black line stat, which I can show you on Red Hood when I get done. Red Hood's got a black line stat. Yeah, picking the magnet up was probably a pretty smart thing. Oh, I was just saying, I'll show you when I get done with this. I'll show you what black's line, what I'm talking about. With black stat lines and how you can save rolls, basically. Scarlet, then? Yep. Get her with all max ammo rolls and watch her go burr. Of course magnets show up when I start doing this. Also, Modernia says hi, too. Give Modernia max ammo lines and... Reloading? What's that? She never has to do that. He just sits there constant like a buzzsaw, just bzzz. 1,000 ammo. Pop her in the bunny twins, she'll never reload. Imagine having Modernia. Imagine playing during Modernia and not having Modernia. I quit right before it. Right before Modernia dropped. I couldn't do it. Got him! Yeah, same. I was out. I mean, I have them both too, but he didn't get as lucky as I did. I re-rolled for Scarlet. He tried to re-roll for Scarlet. I got her. He didn't. He got Snow White though. And then I finally got Modernia right before 2B dropped. No, I got Modernia on the 2B banner. That's where I got Modernia. Because that's what I was chipping on her banner just to see if I'd get it. Because I was like, if I get Modernia, that'd be great. And I got her. That's right. We got her on 2B's banner. Because that's why I MLB'd 2B. That. Movement speed. Save level 3. File size. Let's see here, because there's a stupid little thing blocking my way. Alright. So far I've got Emo Girl, the Gamer Girl, the Eye Patch Blonde. My top priority is to have Helm in the recruitment banner. I put her in the wish list first. You get Modernia's costume by playing during that 1 year, during that celebration they did right before 2B dropped. So emo girl, I think you're talking about maiden. Gamer girl, I guess, is Exia. And then you're talking about Guillotine is the blonde girl with the eye patch. You want Helm in the recruitment banner. I put her in the wish list first. So the recruitment banner, just so you know, if you don't... it doesn't really matter where they are in the banner. It's not going to change your RNG on getting them. So I'll explain that when I get out of this boss fight in just a second. Because this one's going to be a little weird to explain without actually showing. Because there's a common misconception with the wishlist banner. The fewer units you have in it, the more likely you are to get it. No, the RNG stays the same. You're screwing yourself over. And position doesn't matter in that as well. But Modernia's costume was given out through a check-in event. If you weren't playing during that time, you're not going to be able to get it. Still haven't gotten littered? That's tragic. So you're having to really rely on, like, noise. Or Noah. Yeah, so litter's definitely kind of a must. And then getting volume to help out with burst wanting, noise to help cut in. That's quite... Bro, how much HP do you have? For the amount of crap I have built on this unit, this thing should die. Yay, dead edge. Alright, that's all of them. Yeah. Alright, those are all of the memories now. Alright, let me show y'all the wish list real quick. So that's everything here, except for the stupid challenge mode. Alright, so let's explain this wish list one more time, now that we can show this off. Because I want to make sure Dark Knight Pyro understands this. Because this can be confusing to some players. Because I actually have had somebody say, oh, I only put this, this, and this unit because I wanted it, and I want to have a better chance of getting it. I'm like, oh god, you're dumb. How many pulls did you put into it? Like 60? Oh my god. Okay. So, the wish list is a 4% chance for the SSR. If you only put one unit in, it's only going to give it a 2.333% chance of getting it. Whether there's 1 unit or 15 units, it's only going to be that % chance. So... here we go. As far as the wish list is concerned, you don't actually have to have them in any specific spot. I can move these units around any way I want. So I can put in, you know, if we want to do this, we can have Mast go in, we can put Pravity in, we can put Helm, Marciana, and Guillotine. Whoops, well, I didn't hit click. Anyway, you can put them in any order, and it's not going to change the priority of who's more likely to show up. It's RNG past this point. But making sure that your forever units are in here is very important overall to your progress. The forever units right now for everyone is going to be Litter, Tia, Naga are going to be forever missiles. Because you're going to need these MLB and then eventually Core 7 these units. Your forever Tetras are going to be Noir and Blanc until they are Core 7 as well. Everything else can slightly change depending on what you're doing. If you played and you have 2B, for right now, your forever unit is Mast until they create something better than Mast. And then you're gonna come up to a scenario where at some point you're collecting units or trying to work on it. In my sense, Elysian's pretty good, so I'm just gonna let these guys chill for a while and start working on getting their limit breaks. Once I acquire Drake, I'm probably going to go back to potentially Pepper if they don't release a Missilist unit this year that's more important to take a slot. But while we have Red Hood's existence now, Maxwell's going to go to Core 7, most likely. Firma and Milk are just here for collection purposes. Once they are pulled, I'm putting Noise and Novel into Tetra for my permanent. Until they release a Tetra unit that's more needed to what I do versus those. But for now, the Bunny Twins will forever be in there. Alright. The time has finally come to go back to challenge mode, and hopefully we can beat this today. Let's hope we get the run right away. He still didn't even beat it. That's the crazy thing, and he went that much further than me. Alright, so we're going to... challenge mode. Oh, can I show the overload gears? Yes, thank you. I knew I forgot one. Great timing. I mean, it's cool, but she's completely garbage, and that's what sucks with some of these units. They have great looks, but they're just trash. So, Red Hood, when we look at overloaded gear, this is what overloaded gear starts as. So, this is once you take T9 Manufacturer up, it looks just like this. So this is what a completely maxed out line looks like. It is elemental damage dealt 29.16%. I did lock this line because it is one of the best in slots stats for her. Crit rate and charge damage are not really what we're after, and they could be better rolls. But I went ahead and locked this, so if I ever, when I start to re-roll this gear, we are in a good place. You can change the effects here if you're trying to randomly get the when you're trying to get the specific sets, and if you're just after the percentages, you can reset the attribute percents here, and it will require custom modules as well. So re-rolling is expensive. It's not something you just want to just sit down and do without any direction. The best case scenario I can tell you is to the best case scenario I can tell you is to focus on your team first, getting them overloaded. So, like, for me, my team was Noir, Litter, Blanc, Scarlet, and Modernia here. Working on getting them overload. Once I got their pieces and working on that, then you can start refining their gear. Because you want to make sure you have the custom modules to get the gear and not just be broke waiting on it. So the day you loot the piece, you want to be able to instantly level it up so that you can get that extra stat boost on the main teams you're working on. You're more likely, your biggest worry is going to be not getting abnormal gear and Defender Pilgrim gear. You get past that point, you're doing a lot better. I didn't want to play this. I thought I was on challenge mode. No problem. Not a problem. I'm so used to it being on challenge mode, I just forget that it wasn't there. Alright, actual challenge now. Oh yeah, hold on. I just realized something. Yeah, we'll just restart. I need to get it out of 21.9. Alright, so let's set this up real quick. So if anybody is going into this today, make sure that you are not playing an ultra wide screen like this. Make sure you are running the game in vertical. I'm doing 16:9 to keep the reflectors bouncing at
I'll
optimal.
move as quickly as I can.
4x3 I think would help out, but to me it is more, I'd rather have the damage on the reflectors than the little extra screen room. So playing it this way is going to give you the maximum amount of damage. And 21.9 is way too chaotic. I've tried. I can't do it. Oh, that's crap. We've got this down to a science on what needs to be where and what by what point. If it's not there, it's a scrapped run. I'll do one run with Saber today first. Only one. Alright, we can stand still. Forcing me to take defense. This is nearly a dead run. Depends on what the next 4 levels give me. So if you see how the reflectors are bouncing back and forth in the 16:9 up here, if it's ultra wide, they've got to travel all the way to the edge of the screen and back. So you want them to be bouncing as tightly as possible to keep up the most amount of damage. Okay, so the only thing we're missing is Boomerang by 3 minutes. This might be salvageable. Not a huge fan of taking defense or HP in the first 3 minutes. Slows your DPS down too much. And there's Boomerang. Our weapons are not inted now, so now it's up to supports to carry us. So we'll just kind of pop back over here. Collect any of the remaining stuff here. Boomerang. So, to save you guys some time, I'm gonna give you guys the 101 of what I've learned over 20 days of doing this. Attack does matter on your units. That is one of the more important numbers to understand when playing this. So if you're trying to go for the it run today, this is what you need to know. Attack matters the most. Attack is what determines what if your skills hit like wet noodles or if you actually smack things around. So in this case, you want to ignore the boss where I'm at while we're doing this. Since I have stuff on the ground, ignore the boss completely. Avoid the Lilith Bomb, too. Hello there. How's it going? So, attack matters. But with that said, you do not need to beat this with Red Hood. You just need to have one of the 3 higher attackers, which is Red Hood, Snow White, or Scarlet. Anything else, you are going to be required to have a POW and the attack module to have the physical DPS to beat these stages. There are check marks that you're going to see during your play as you go beyond 15 minutes. And you can quickly fish out somebody who hasn't been to 15 minutes that much or been past the 25 marker on their theory crafting. Depending on where you are, if you do not have the damage, you will start taking damage around 21 to 25 minutes. If you do not have HP regen, you will... I'm gonna get hit. You will take damage and you will eventually die. The issue is, if you have the damage... If you actually have the damage, you're gonna be in pretty good shape to just face tank without needing it. So the people who say you don't need HP regen normally are forgetting the small little detail that they had a crap ton of attack-based stuff pushed in there that kept them from getting hit. So that their skills were moving fast enough, their DPS was up at the right spot. I've been up there with all level 5 weapons, no POW, no attack, and I still get hit. Level 5 projectile speed, level 5 projectile size, it didn't matter. I got wrecked. Now, the only reason I didn't take the Boomerang upgrade was because it was projectile size, and we need both of these in our build to go up to the end. If you don't have level 5 speed and level 5 projectile size, just back out of the run, you ain't beating it. Because once you get to the I Neekke fight, the issue that you've got to overcome there is the immense amount of mobs that are going to consistently be spawning on top of you. Even with Lilith bombs, you're only going to be able to go so far, and once those are gone, it's up to your actual DPS to carry you. They are much tankier and much bigger, so your projectile size is very much needed when you get there. Now, by taking Saber, you need to understand this. Saber is one of those things that actually is nerfed when it hits level 5. I prefer, right now, from what I've tested and gone to the boss, I prefer Tac Rifle on Re-Hood over Saber. But, for anyone using the normal Red Hood, I 100% stand behind... Yes, whatever your girlfriend told you is a lie. Size does matter. on normal Red Hood, the saber is the ideal thing because of the way her rifle works, but with these lasers, the tac rifle actually kind of fills the gap on it. Not necessary, but it definitely does help out. At 5 minutes here, you're gonna see these red lasers. These raptures are your first DPS check. If you aren't really able to keep them to where you're getting completely overrun, where they all shoot at you, your DPS is probably not in the right spot, and you need to consider stopping and restart. Since you see that I'm only getting a laser or two firing across the screen, it means we're clearing most of them in time. But as far as the saber, if you take it to level 5, you're actually bricking your DPS. Level 5 is a full screen wipe. While nice, it's not going to be the best case scenario. Level 4 is ideal, but it's very hard to prevent it from bricking, so you need to make sure that you force your saber to stay relatively low through your first, like, 9 minutes of the game. I know that's really hard to say and really hard to do, but it's something you need to consider because when you start popping these chests that we're saving, it's very easy to brick your saber to level 5, especially if you get one of the good procs. It's a high chance weapon to get thrown to the, it's a high chance weapon to be thrown up to level. So try to avoid that at possible. Your chests are also highly likely to screw you over. I'm gonna just go ahead and point this out. If you don't have your chest, if they don't level 2 proc, there's a good chance you're getting bricked anyway, if you don't get the best upgrades at the right spot. And I say this because you're only gonna get to around level 37 on the, or 36 on the worst end, 37 is the average, 38, 39, 40, you've had perfect magnet RNG, which I have not had in this run. So I'll probably be anywhere between 37 and 38 in my magnet RNG. So now we're on the next DPS check. This one I'm doing okay because I have level 5, we have level 5 boomerang. I'm doing good, saber's still level 1. Projectile size needs to start going up. I need landmines to go up in this next 3 minutes to really start having the damage for the 9-minute plus section. So landmines are going to be a high priority in their upgrades when we see them. Now, it's also, what does RNG give you? At this point as well, you need to understand we need supports. They need to start showing up now. At the 6-minute mark. If I could tell you to go fishing for them in your first 3 minutes, but there's still a high priority you're going to brick your runs. So fishing for them doesn't make sense. I can't tell you guys in good conscience to go fish those early RNG runs to get that, to go get that perfect start of HP regen and a POW. I've literally been bricked instantaneously after I've got HP regen because I didn't have my weapons, and it gave me, like, the best option I had would be, like, Chakram. I'm not going to 30 minutes with Chakram. I promise you that. Alright, we got a magnet right at 7 minutes, so let's see if we can just chill here and, carry it up. So I'm saving 3 spots for 3 pieces of equipment. We're saving it for either the purple custom module that gives you attack percent, defense percent, HP percent, the attack speed, cast speed, or the attack speed, the projectile speed, and move speed is one of those slots. The next one is going to be the HP regen, which is very much necessary if you do not have the DPS. And then I'm also saving a slot for the potential POW. Now, if I get one of the custom modules and I get HP regen and I get, let's say, the other custom module, okay, cool, that's great. But my ideal scenario is to go up with POW. POW is a good enough investment that as long as my chest upgraded, I'm doing pretty good. if my chests don't upgrade it, so we're starting to lose out on some DPS here. So we're really gonna need a magnet to keep up. Let's go ahead and increase the reflectors on the screen. That should give me some breathing room here. So the reason why some people say Red Hood is better than Rehood. Rehood is something about her you want to notice is the lasers. The lasers penetrate units. Okay, we got a magnet. I'm just gonna pop this at 9 minutes. It penetrates through units. Red Hood Sniper only hits the direct unit it's targeting. So this can be more valuable depending on what you're doing. And I get where people's quirks are with it. They don't really like the... Oh, we got another magnet. This is great. They feel like the other one does better because of the move speed. They have the same damage, same everything, except for 5 HP and 1 move speed. They're the same unit. It's just, do you want to penetrate the units or do you not? I'm all for maximum penetration, giggity. Yeah, I got greedy with that, but it's fine. So we've got a magnet down there, which is where I'm trying to hang out so that we can... Should pop. Come on. This thing should have taken enough damage. It's the landmines is what's holding me back. If the landmines would have been popping, it probably would have been dead by now. Alright, there we go. To the magnet. So, from here on out, here's what we're looking for. We need to mass slam, and I mean mass slam over these next few, at least this next magnet, these next couple levels. We have to grab landmines to level 5. Have to. But that's 4 levels there, so that's 30. So here's how this has to basically play out so that you understand the math. We have 4 levels now to 30. That is the level 5 landmines. So we also have 3 blank spaces there, so that's 33. And we need to hit, at the minimum, we need to hit a custom module. We need to hit HP, regen, and then POW. So that's 3 more levels, so that's roughly 4 more levels after that is what's going to give us the level ups. We will be short, meaning we will not be able to get everything completely maxed out. So it's going to be up to the chest to hopefully proc, if we can get everything, to level this stuff up. If we do not get those levels, restart. I don't care if you have everything. Unless this is your first time getting all these pieces, then sure, write it out so you at least get the time to maybe reach the 30-minute marker. But you're not going to be able to beat if you don't have your stuff leveled up properly. Things get very chaotic once you get up to I NEED. And 10 minutes. Magnet. I will go ahead and level up Saber once. Projectile size I'm going to level up because that really needs to be up there. So we've got 5 minutes left to gain these levels. At 15 minutes, EXP is no more. And we're going to be in a DPS check from here on out. But the good news is, as each minute passes, the more EXP starts dropping. So we're looking okay. It's just not going to be we're not gonna get the level 40, which does help out. That RNG is really hard to grab. Level 5. Level 5. Is I don't see the boss. So at this point, it becomes about just staying away from the boss. Really. Stay away from the boss. Keep it somewhere on screen, just a little bit away from you, and survive. If you can reach it with HP regen, it's about keeping the mobs off of you. Screw the boss. Just keep her somewhere in frame where they're getting where it's getting hit, and survive. So the energy field does do a good bit of, I'm gonna take the defense. Landmines, thank you. Yo, Red Maze, what's up? Hello there, welcome in everybody. How was your stream, my dude? Go give Red Maze a follow. Wonderful creator. Alright, we got 2 magnets. 13 and 14. So, I prefer the energy shield because it allows you to stay still with anybody over 19, or no, 18. 18 attack on their base stats. You can stand still with their energy field and just let them blow into you. Brain rotting, inducing, did the 240-minute challenge for the synchro. Nice. Did last one 40 minutes or whatnot. I forget where I was before we started. Oh, I've had that done eons ago. Days ago, I had that done. I've been doing this challenge since the day after the Red Hood event. Nearly all streams. Actually, all streams. I had that thing so long ago. 8-hour challenge? Pff, I had that. Okay, so now, here's where things get weird. It's gonna force me to take Saber. I am 1 level away from bricking Saber. Level 5 projectile size. So there's about a 70% chance that one of these chests bricks that Saber to level 5. If I can avoid it for 2 more minutes. We still need 2 rounds. We still need 3 levels. Actually, our last 3 levels. Okay, here's our best case scenario. Our best case scenario is 35 drops HP regen, 36 drops POW, and we preyage on the chests to give us something. But we need 2 levels at least to drop. To be honest, I was kind of skipping out on some days of the event, just forgot. That's fair. Even so, MoG, really like the minigame. The minigame's been great. Just getting the RNG for challenge mode has been dumb. Has been very dumb. I've been there 9 times, but never good enough. And I've had HP regen, POW, revive on builds, but I didn't have the stats in other places. It was in the wrong place. Like, I was getting overwhelmed by the mobs, by the raptures. Final minute, and I'm already at level 4 Saber. It's a bricked run, but we'll let you see it to 15 minutes. 1 minute's not gonna kill me at this point. But this is a dead run. We bricked Saber. Unless somehow RNG blesses me in this final minute. And the chest gives me RNG of all RNG, and dodges Saber gives me everything I need. It's a bricked run. It doesn't go, this does not go to 30 minutes. Yeah, this doesn't go to 30 minutes. The levels into defense were also tragic. Also, we're a level short, really, where we want to be now. We kind of want to be at 37 here. So we're a full level short because I didn't get magnets at the right time. Yes, I want the chest RNG you had. All right, 15 minutes. No more EXP. Barrier 5. Defense 4. All right. Oh, wow, chat. Look at that. Energy sword level 5. I hate you. So good. Dead run. All right, so to go back, why will this not work? We don't have HP regen. There is not enough damage. We do not have one of the two highest damage dealing pieces that will AoE clear a crap ton of stuff. We have Boomerang. That would help. We bricked by getting the Saber leveled up too high. At this point, with how she's developed, we need that constant AoE ring around her. This is full screen wipe. We need it to stay more focused around Red Hood. Getting defense level 5. This shouldn't have even showed up, honestly. This should have rolled into other stats. So, this died long ago. And it's a reset. This does not beat it. And we rinse and repeat. And now it's the first 3 minutes again. Weapons are the highest priority. If you double, triple roll into support items in your first minute, you have bricked your run and should go ahead and restart. Unless it's POW, HP regen, and a custom module, then sure, I will fish that out. But it's gonna get a lot harder. Oh, I've been to the boss 9 times. But I kept playing that hopium crap that chat would throw out from, well, I got XYZ there, and, no. Okay, I'm gonna go tac rifle this run. And try to avoid, because if I go level 5 tac rifle, it's not a bricked run. I can level up tac all the way. All right, perfect. Now we can sit still. And just farm, but I want to get this EXP up as quickly as possible. Magnet, 42, and dead run doesn't matter. All that crap is not what you want on your bar. So this run's dead. And like that. That's a great example of, let's say that those first couple things were the HP regen and POW, and you spent half a day farming for that. But then that next one gives you 3 items absolutely garbage, it's a dead run. It's not worth going. You've literally bricked the run. So, no, Chakram does not do any DPS past 15 minutes. Because most of the stuff that's hitting you is further out. Where Chakram doesn't do enough damage when it's on top of you at that point. Because it's too slow and does not have the physical DPS capabilities that the Saber or the crap, I'm gonna take a couple hits here. Oh well, dead run. So like right now, you can see it's actually defeating Raptures. But once you get past that 15-minute marker, it does not have the gas in it to keep that like 25-minute plus Rapture surge. Because when you take damage at 25 minutes and further, it's not the red balls hitting you. It's the Raptures pushing through and hitting you. You're physically taking Raptured melee damage. So everyone thinks it's the balls. A lot of people are like, oh, I got hit by a red ball. No, if you stand perfectly still, you are not getting hit by red balls. It's only the Raptures. So Chakram does not do enough damage. Wasting your time if you're popping Chakram into your kit. It's a great, like, sim room farm. Like, I'm not gonna deny that. It's cool for that. but not, unless the next level gives me something godly, I'm restarting this. Yeah, I'm done. I'm not taking defense on my first run. Yeah, so if you're doing, like, just farming, it's fine. Because, honestly, the more AoE you can get, the more crap hits, the faster it dies. But Chakram would be, like, that last thing I take, if I had to take it. It's not horrible at that point. But in challenge mode, yeah, no, it looks good in your first minute or two. You're like, all right, I'm doing damage. It's keeping me alive. And then you realize, once you get past that 6-7 minute mark, you're going, wow, this is not doing damage anymore. Come on. Oh, I whiffed that because I had to pick my hand off the keyboard. I'll take tac rifle. We'll try it again. So I'm playing very aggressively for reasons, because I already know that I can survive the first 3 minutes with just about any loadout, as long, because I know where the mechanics are, I know the timings of where everything's at. Okay, so here's a great one to give you an idea. If you take tac rifle, this is a brick right here. You cannot have tac rifle and saber on your kit. I could take the HP and pray for one more level. I don't really want to take HP, because HP stops me from getting both custom modules. So if the 2 purple custom modules were to drop, you can't pick it up and get POW if you have this. This is what will stop that. So you have to have a one or the other scenario. But I'll play out the next level. We've got 15 seconds before we hit the... yeah, dead run. Before we hit the first burst of raptures coming in, I might be able to get 6. See if I can get the shield before they pop in. Yeah, no, bricked run. Just dead, completely. I want to have energy shield by the time I get to, by the time I get to 1 minute. 1 minute ensures that I will not waste EXP. As far as, like, the first 3 minutes. I'm not going to lose any EXP in the first 3 minutes with a shield. But yes, I play this very aggressively. More aggressive than I would probably tell people to play. Because of what we're running. And also it's the last day, so I've got to go for it. Shield. Now I can just do this. So this is why shield's so OP. Is I don't have to worry about running into these mobs anymore. They become completely just decimated by this thing. Now, this saved the run. I don't like doing double Wolfbane right away. I would much rather get into 2 extra weapons right away. But it gave me boomerang, so we're just going to call this an absolute win and try to find a quick place to pop a squat and let them come to us. Landmines. All right, we're looking really good on the start. So think about it like this. Your first 3 minutes is more important to focus your weapons. Your first 6 minutes is, or your next 3 minutes, the 4 minute to 6 minute is about focusing your supports. That's truly what you're wanting to do. And like I said, this is from countless and countless runs of failure. So I'm 1 weapon away. The only thing I need now is either tac rifle or saber to show up, and I'll take the run. Landmines too. I'm not complaining. As long as I'm getting boomerang and landmines, you will not see me complain with weapons. Everything else feels a little weird. Okay, tac rifle. We're running this tac. I've gone to 30 minutes, and the issue there was Nikke literally jumped my nuts, and I wasn't expecting her to. I had a revive. I had an HP regen and revive run. I went for a bomb. She popped up right on me, and I couldn't get off, and I got just wasted. But I also was seeing I was just short on DPS. I needed one more level to really be safe. I might have been able to beat it if I didn't chase the bomb. Okay. Perfect. We have POW. Now, my weapons aren't bricked. I have all the weapons I need, so I can't get bricked on weapons. It's now, do I get HP regen or the purple custom module? If I get the purple custom module that gives me the attack percent, I will full send this to 30. Because I should have the DPS to not get hit. Yeah, or just absolutely smash POW up. Like, there's a chance. I'm okay with this run right now, but I do need projectile size. I will have to have that, which is pretty easy to get. But HP regen is gonna make this a lot easier for me. I don't need the revive. The revive is nice, but I definitely do not need it. Yeets. All right, so the boss is up. We're gonna ignore it, and we're gonna collect EXP. Right now, EXP is way more important than killing the boss. This is honestly a nice little pause. We don't have to worry about more mobs spawning. We can just farm our EXP. I should be able to get 14 out of this as long as I don't kill it. Which, there's a good chance with that attack rifle. We're gonna, yep, there it is. I heard the splat. Alright. So, we need to pick a spot and hope for magnets. Chat, is it gonna do it today? I got to the boss once and only once. I got all the other rewards, so I lost motivation. That's understandable. I've been doing this literally since day 2 of the Red Ash event. And, oh, hey, a magnet. We get to pop that at 4 minutes. This might be the run. All we need now is at least projectile size we're gonna need. And anything else. Anything else is a big, massive positive. All right, 4 minutes. We've got that magnet. Attack rifle. Level 3 landmines. That's great. All right, let's look around to see if we got any magnets. We do not. So we want to kind of keep a tight ship because we don't have a wide FOV. We're doing decent on DPS. Boomerang really needs to level up. But that POW is kind of carrying me, so I can go maybe one more level up without... I can go to the 6 minutes. I'm fine. I know all the mechanics here. I can dodge all that crap. I would just much rather get one more level into Boomerang. This might be the run. We have HP, we have a revive, and we have POW. This could be it. We just need to see what the next 10 minutes brings us. Okay, so we have the red laser guys, which is fine. I can clearly avoid them. I know where they pop up. It's about every 25 seconds. They spawn in a rush wave. Because it's at 5 minutes, and I think it's 20 seconds. So it's every 20 seconds they spawn in. So as long as we dodge them every 20 seconds, we're good. We'll have the boss at 6 minutes, which will allow us to collect a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and take TAC 4. Okay, we have a magnet. I'm gonna pop this as soon. Actually, since I'm not gonna be killing the boss. We're gonna waste a little bit of EXP to take the magnet just to full clean the area at this. So I'll lose maybe 1/10 of a level, but that's fine. 6 minutes. All right. I'll take tack 5. We're gonna try to drop all of these near this crate. Sick. All right. So there's a magnet somewhere around here. All right, here we go. So we have our 7-minute magnet. We need to get Boomerang leveled up. Boomerang needs to be our next level or 2. It's unless it's HP regen, projectile size, we really need Boomerang to level up for this DPS check. And this is crap, I fat fingered it. We'll take the reflectors. So that just screwed me quite a lot. Because I quickly had to go down and I pressed into the E area and it moved me the wrong way. Alright, we're just going to believe RNG is going to give me another magnet in 30 seconds. And not completely let me bone this run. Okay, 7-minute rush is here. Really could use a magnet. We got one. Level 4 landmines, we'll go ahead and take that. I'm gonna pop this at 720 just to be safe. I don't remember exactly where it is, but I should be still fairly efficient with EXP. Let's try to stand around here and hope we get another one to drop by 8:20. But by 8 minutes, I need to start running around and collecting this. Regardless. Got a Lilith bomb. Okay, we got a magnet down here. Yo. So like 8:20, I need to pop this magnet. So we're behind on the DPS because of the level 1 boomerang. We really need level 1 boomerang. And we got a... Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this. 8-minute magnet. And I'm going to do a 9-minute magnet. Projectile size. Okay. We're getting the pieces. Now we just need to get the... So now I have to get room for... I'm going to stand a little further away. So we have to get HP regen if I do not get a... purple custom module between now and 15 minutes. Unless it force bricks me into HP and defense. But we're gonna hope this 9-minute magnet gives me a lot of luck. Yeah, we're really behind on this. Okay, level 5 reflector. So here's where it kind of bricks us. I'm gonna take the defense. Level 5 landmines. I need to go find an heart and fast just to make sure that I don't get tapped by the boss. You finally have the DPS. Good luck. Alright, we're clear. All bosses are dead. So we need HP regen. Or the attack percent custom module. And I'll risk it with the regen. Or I'll risk it with the revive. So now it comes down to, can I get the DPS check here to survive this? I need boomerang. It does not need to troll me any longer on this. The level 5 landmine really carrying me right now. Alright, there's the 10-minute marker. Level 2 shield, I guess. I'm gonna rather take the projectile speed. Yeah, we're not getting good RNG on the level ups, on where we need them. We'll get them! But my fear is we're gonna have that level 1 boomerang. Yeah, you literally stay still until the 30-minute marker. Then you have to pop a Lilith bomb to screen wipe everything, and then you can start moving. A little bit. You'll have to pay attention. Which I know where 1 is. I think I've got 2. I'll have to do a little bit of exploring in that 15-minute range. Nope, they do not touch you if you stand still. What's hitting you is the raptures. It's not the red bomb. It's not the bombs or the balls. It's only rapture coming in with physical contact. Projectile size, projectile speed. You are rickrolling me. Oh my gosh. I think this is a failed run, even with what we have. I've got 4 minutes left. I've got 3 chests. I'm missing HP regen. My DPS is slow because it will not give me the frickin' boomerang. No, it's a graphic error. You are not getting hit by the red balls. It is really, I promise you, I will swear on my account, it is a rapture hitting you. I know, I've watched it countless times. Unless you're doing this crap, you're getting hit. You'll get hit by a red ball doing this. But if you literally stand still, hands off keyboard, you're getting hit by a rapture. I will bet my account on it. I'll take the energy field. I'll force to take defense. Okay, here is a 13 and 14 minute magnet. We are not doing good. We are getting 3 level 5 boxes. Yes, that's what we're hoping for. The only way a red ball can touch you is if a rapture hits you and pushes you into a red ball. And you'll hear the ear. After 30 minutes, you're gonna have to play very cautiously. You kinda need 1 to get through that first wall. After that, you have to just play smart. All right, come on, let's go boomerang, boomerang, boomerang here. That's really rare, I'll have to say. So, there's a decent chance this gets bricked. Because we don't have level 5 boomerang. So I've got a Lilith bomb there, a Lilith bomb up there. I've got 2, so it means I should be 3 on the screen somewhere. I think there should be 1 down and over that way. And I think there's 1 on the other side of the, I think there's 1 down on the other side of those chests. But I'm gonna say that without HP regen, if we don't get HP regen here, I will feel safer hitting the boxes if I get HP regen. Because then there's a chance it actually could level that the boomerang up for me. All right, 14-minute magnet. Boomerang. It's about darn time. Level 5 there. Whew, this is not looking good. Level 2 boomerang. I have 2 levels left. I can only get level 4. Yes. You literally are getting clipped by a rapture. You are not getting hit by the red balls. I've been to 30 minutes countless times. Been up to that 28-minute mark. You're only getting hit by a rapture clipping through you. You're not getting hit by red balls. Standing perfectly still, you are not getting hit by a red ball. If you adjust at all to reposition your character, there's a chance you get hit by a red ball. But if you just leave your hands off the keyboard till 30 minutes, you're not getting hit by red balls. All right, 15 minutes. Boomerang. Boomerang. That's tragic. We are just short of 39. All right, HP regen. Nope, move speed, dead run. Unless this thing like hard smacks POW. Nope. All right, legendary chest right here. Nope. Not enough gas. Level 4 is not good enough. Even with POW and the regen, this is a dead run. Completely not worth playing. You will, I might make it to 28 minutes, die, revive, go to 30 minutes. I can't get past that point after that. Not worth playing. And that's the sad thing. That's what so many runs get ruined for me. I've had many runs where they set up great, but just, I couldn't get boomerang for 15 minutes. They're gonna take a hit there. Oh, hi. It's nice to see you again, Boomerang. This wasn't like I was asking for you the whole time. I'll go ahead and take Tac Rifle again. So I can play a little more in the face. There's the energy shield. That's exactly what we're after. Alright. So now all I need is Reflector and Landmines. Some time for the 1 minute wave. Reflector is right there. We just need Landmines, and our weapons are not bricked. I'd rather have the level 2 Tac Rifle. Bricked run. Mission failed. Next time. 2 more minutes. You're at the 28-minute marker. Good luck. Next level up's gonna tell me everything. I'm not about to take double supports like this in the beginning. Oh, come on. Now it's gonna give me like HP regen and POW. Landmines. I'll take 6 since most of the XP's on the ground. Right there, and... I'm dying out. I'm not gonna do it. No bomb in sight. Good luck. Getting through that is going to be a lot harder to kill off all those, red dot raptures, or I don't even know what they are. I haven't played it in widescreen to see them. Nearly bricked. If it doesn't give me a good support on 4, I'm done. I'm not gonna waste my time with it. Dead on arrival. Hate to say I could have called that one. But at least you made it to the 30-minute marker. I'm not sure if that was a challenge or not. I think it was. Oh yeah, dead. Yep, I'm out. Well, that sucks. My RNG of lining those up. That was just me being greedy. Okay, energy field. Perfect start. I need 2 more hours of synchro. But I have to work today, unfortunately. Best of luck to you. Thank you. And best of luck to you on your grind. Hopefully you can... be able to grind those out. I mean, even just... Well, I can't say you can really leave it on. This is really weird. Alright, I'll do a saber run. NA server resets at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Wish it was 12 a.m. Well, it is 12 a.m. for Korea when it resets, by the way. And bricked run. It's 12 a.m. when it resets in Korea. That's where the reset timers are based off of. Well, it's because well, you have to realize today the servers are going to be coming down later this afternoon. It'll probably be around 6 o'clock my time. I think the servers come down and Tove gets put into the game. Which, don't summon for her. You got other units coming in December. Don't waste your time, even if you think she's going to be a great shotgun supporter. Don't get baited in by her. Wait till she goes to the wish list and pull her off of that at some point. Okay, really weird. Alright, HP regen off the bat. Now watch me brick my weapons. Hello there, how's it going? Okay, forcing me to take this again. Alright, so this can go to like 1 minute and 50 seconds right here. We have the HP regen. Now just can we get the DPS? That's all that we need now. We just need the DPS. I'm doing all right. Giving it one final go. All right, 150. Bro. Bro. What in the heck? All right, 2 minutes and 50 seconds. If it doesn't brick my weapons, I can get at least 4 and 4 on projectile size and projectile speed, I might go for it. Just to see if I can RNG my way out of this. I mean, because we're getting magnet RNG out of the perfect divine setting. You know what? RNG just decided to say, oh wait, you just said perfect RNG here. Let me just throw a big unlubed dildo at you. Thanks, game. Like, we're talking bad dragon level of degen. Alright, let's go squat on those magnets. Alright, we got a 4-minute and a 5-minute magnet. Yeah, it's gonna be a run for sure. Let's just see how it shapes up. I need reflector. I desperately need reflector to show up before we brick our weapons. That would be sick. If that could actually be leveled up, that would be kind of cool, not gonna lie. Four-minute magnet. Stop. Oh my gosh, level 5 HP regen. The game hates me, but loves me. I gotta get the DPS stuff, though. We've got to obtain this. Do not let that go to waste. Give me the reflector now, so I do not brick my weapons. Five minutes. Projectile size, perfect. Level 5. Yeah, that's what we need. POW, an attack, a POW and a custom module. And I'm going. Also, I need the reflector, so I don't brick this run. Oh, damage? What's that? Let me reheal that up real quick. I really need to play smart and dodge the, try to dodge as many hearts as I can on the ground. And these, arc bolt things. For the super, so that we can get as many bursts off as possible. Alright, 6 minutes. Yeesh, I want to save as many of those magnets as I can. Okay, I want to get over here by this box and drop him over here. All right. It is trying. I need reflector game. Don't screw with me. Perfect RNG support. HP regen, POW, attack speed, projectile speed, revive, purple orb. Actually, it wouldn't be attack speed. You would want both purple orbs, the attack speed version and the stat variation. You would want both of those in the perfect scenario. And then weapon reflector, energy shield, landmine, boomerang, attack rifle, energy rifle, depending on the character. Yes. Yes, there's 2 of them. There is one that does HP percent, attack percent, and defense percent, and then there is one that does attack speed, projectile speed, and move speed. One has a star, one has a wing. But there is 2. And I can't get both of them if we end up getting. I can only get one of them. In my ideal scenario. Stop trying to brick me, game. So, we're falling behind on DPS at 7 minutes. This is, unfortunately, where HP regen to level 5 kinda sucks. But it's so good that I'm willing to suffer through it to make it happen. Stop. Give me a reflector and do not brick my weapons. Do not brick my weapons, game. It's literally just saying show off how good HP regen is what this is trying to do. Let's showcase HP regen. All right, 8-minute magnet. Reflector, thank you, my weapons aren't bricked. All right. We're not out of the woods yet, though, chat. We're not out of the woods yet. Okay, I'm gonna take 1 heart because I am low on DPS right now. But this next magnet's gonna be nasty for level up. 9-minute magnet. We're gonna go projectile speed. Boomerang level 3. Projectile speed. Okay, let's see if we can get away from him and collect all of this carefully. Landmines level 2. Thank you. It's about time you showed up. God, there's so much crap here I'm trying to dodge. No, 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 no. Stay away. Don't touch. Don't touchy. Don't touch. Okay, I think that's all the EXP we can get. So I think it's time to try to drop the fool. All right, here we go, chat. We are officially on the clock. 10-minute magnet. Minute magnet. Projectile speed. Oh crap, I literally fat fingered that. Projectile size, I'll take it. Now I've really gotta look for a magnet. We got 3. This is actually really bad. I can't believe I just did that. Perfect magnet RNG, and I just waffed it. Gotta be careful around these chests, too. We've got roughly 7 levels to try to get the 2 supports. But I also need, this is the scary thing, I need a lot of DPS. Like, we are severely lacking in DPS. Because it gave me level 5 HP regen. Okay, we got a magnet. I'm just gonna go ahead and rip it. And we're gonna, so right around 40. Reflectors, good. About time for that. Okay, we got a magnet over here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, so it was around 40 when we popped it. We got another one. Okay, we're good. I don't think we lost too much EXP. I would like to hope I could get 39 out of this run. If I didn't screw this up. Level 4 boomerang. Okay, so we're just behind on... $34 would be boomerang 1. 36 would be landmines 5. Okay, so yeah, we gotta hope for a miracle here. I'm gonna try to stretch this just a second or two past to like 45, and I'm gonna collect that magnet. Alright, we're gonna let that go there. Projectile size 3. We need the other supports to show up. We need a DPS support. Okay, we're killing most of those now, which is good. Our boomerangs have nearly caught up. Yep. There's a level 1, 2, and 3 chest. Alright, there's 1 full minute. Landmines level 4, absolutely. Alright. There's a lot of Lilith bombs that we don't want to hit. Level 4 reflector, okay. 37, there's our 15-minute magnet. I need this to give me POW or the attack percent module on this level up. We absolutely need that for me to feel safe being where we're at here, because we need legendary chests. I will play this one to the end, but we need those to really... Oh, God. It's such a weird spread. Such a weird spread. Those 3 rolls in defense really hurt. $15 minutes. We're officially out of EXP. Level 5 landmines. Level 4 shield. Alright, so now it's up to the boxes. Bless RNG chat, here we go. That's not great. That's a level 1 chest. Alright. And reflector level 5. Alright. I'll take you to 30 minutes just so you can see it. But level 4 boomerangs, not gonna be enough. We got... This is as good as I'm gonna get for right now. Like, if I'm gonna take a run today to 30, this is it. I've only got the time to really do this. It's normally the first 9 minutes is where I get them. Actually, we're gonna squat on this one, because I don't need the HP. And that's normally the direction I want to shoot in, so we're gonna line it up right there. Because that's normally where I get hit, is in this southern quarter. I'm hoping the level 5 regen will make the difference. I'm gonna play this safe as everything. I mean, we're gonna just turtle and pray. I'm gonna let AoE carry me on this. I'm not gonna try to actually DPS the boss. I'll be focused on killing the raptors around me. Because that's more what I'm worried about, is the swarms of those things that we're gonna have to face. And here we go. This one's probably going to be the best that I'm going to get. That's the unfortunate thing. For the time I have left today, darn. That's rough. And if the best case scenario, the only thing that comes from this is I dethrone Zeph, that's all that matters. I'll take that more of a win than anything, but I gotta get to like 24,000 something to dethrone him. That's gonna be hard. I've got her in the bottom corner of that block, so this way I know if I've been pushed. Here comes the DPS check. Right on cue. Right on cue. There's different minute intervals where they start changing up. They're starting to move in quicker. They're starting to spawn faster. They're starting to spawn more of them. They're starting to spawn a little bit bigger. The one that I'm worried about is the 28-minute spawn up. That's the one that new event setup is the one I'm most worried about. That's the one where I'll take the most damage. Is 28 to 29 minutes is where I'm gonna get chunked if I don't have the right DPS. Because we're really, if we look at this, Boomerang I've normally always had at level 5. Projectile size is not maxed out, which is gonna really start hurting me. But I at least have Landmine 5 and Reflector 5. And I'm on a much tighter screen this time, so my reflectors are gonna be doing work here. Even though Boomerang's still hanging in, Landmines and Reflectors are going to be carrying the makeup damage that I'm missing. Really? Coming in from my backside. That sucks. The side I decided to defend, I'm not getting hit from this time. Because normally they're coming from this middle section over here is where I normally notice them. But they're all popping in from the backside. Unfortunate. I can't do anything about it now. I'm not going to shift their position. I'm not going to risk it. Alright, 2 minutes till the DPS, the Giga DPS check. Yep. Upper right corner where I got popped. Upper left, I should have shot my ult. All right, 50 seconds till the next DPS check. And this is the one where I think we're going to start getting hit probably once every 10 seconds. Is what I'm assuming from past runs. Unless the tac rifle saves my butt and picks him off right at the last second. Bottom right. I couldn't defend against that one. All right. Yep, there we go. One more minute, chat. Bottom right. If I'd have defended that side, I wouldn't have been hit nearly as much. Alright, that's the last ult I can pop, because I might need it in case Ionix spawns right in front of me. Which I think she's gonna spawn up there by the 39, I believe is where she pops in. Or she'll spawn over there by the escape for me. Alright, boss time in 4, 3, 2, 1. Not enough DPS. I couldn't get to the heart and I wasn't killing him quick enough to get him off of me. Not enough DPS. One more step and I'd have been on a heart and that would have helped. But I didn't have the DPS to get the Yes, if the defense would have been on my bar where defense leveled up 3 times, if that had been POW, even if it was just blank POW and the either one of the other modules in that 6th slot not leveled up, would have fixed some of it. Because we lost 3 rolls there. We missed, and we are level 39, so we have basically as much EXP as we could have gotten. Where if we look at the HP bar, where the EXP bar on up there, you can see that we don't have enough. We're nowhere near getting level 40, and that's nearly perfect magnet rolls the whole way through. I screwed one up, but that wasn't at level 39. That's not that level of experience. So energy field level 4 was tragic. Not having level 5 of that. Level 5 of that tac rifle would have been a lot better too. Level 5 on the boomerang was not having that was monstrous. That extra boomerang would have done wonders for this run. Landmines and reflectors held in. They did their job. I would say it's probably, if it would have just been the difference of one more boomerang roll and POW or the custom module in one of those rolls, out of 2 of the 3 defense rolls, that would have made the difference enough to have a little more gas. But not getting the procs in the chest really didn't, it didn't give me what we needed. Like, I got the dead HP roll down there too, that level 1 HP right here. That's level 1 HP, if anybody's curious where my cursor's at. That's level 1 HP. Level 5 regen, level 5 speed, level 3 defense, level 4 or 3 projectile size, and level 1 HP. So, if we count the dead rolls here, there are 4 dead rolls in those 3 pieces there. 4 extra levels could have gotten, for sure, 1 of 4, 2 of 4, 3 of 4, could have fixed the weapons themselves. To have all 5. We did very good to avoid getting bricked in our weapons. The level 5 HP regen is cool, but we only need, like, at max level 3. So we if we really want to get down to it, we lost, let's see. So we lost, let's say, 2 in the regen, 3 in defense, 4 in that HP. So that's 6 rolls we could have put elsewhere. 6 rolls that could have gone into the custom module that gives HP, defense, and attack percent would have been better because it's a 3-for-1 level up. So that would have been nice to have to start with over those. Getting POW would have been great. And getting these leveled up would have been... The boomerang is probably the one I was most bummed over, not getting that level 5. That level 5 probably was more important than anything else. But RNG said no. I popped a bomb as soon as we had the red balls. I was kind of bamboozled by 2 of them. I couldn't get off of them. There was no way I could move. She's too slow to move. Even at the level 7 move speed, to have gotten out of where those 2 came from. Because I did commit to hitting the bomb. If I probably would have gone south on it, I might have been safer. But I think there was something else down there that stopped me from moving down, which is why I moved out and over. I was going to go for that heart, which I was almost on top of when something hit me. I think I bodied the those thick raptures. So, unfortunately for me, that's as good as we're gonna get. I've been further. I'll show you my final score. I've killed more raptures by another 100 or so. To give you guys an idea, he didn't even kill the boss and he was at 24,000. I can vouch for where Zeph's at. I don't know who the hell Akroku is. Akoru. I have no idea how you say his name. No idea who he is, where he showed up from. We don't even know if that actually beat it. So, but I can tell you, on Zeph's run, he didn't even beat it, and I didn't kill 4,000 raptors. That tells you how long. He said by the time where he got it was just BS. He says it's absolute BS by that point. He says you have to have literally a perfect roll to do this, and that was with 20,000 raptors killed. 4,000 more raptors than I killed. So that means he was in that another 2-3 minutes longer than me. And he admits, that was an insane RNG run right there. That was a very very RNG run. So, and I've had this posted for almost a week. That's the dumb thing. So, Memory of Goddess, it was nice knowing you. That's gonna be all I'll be able to do for this event. So, did we beat challenge mode? No. Did I survive the 30 minutes? Yes. 10 times.
Proceeding to target.
I don't know. Did I do this? I want to make sure, because I would like to make sure I got my rewards for that. Yes. So. Disappointed? Yeah. When it comes back, I'm sure I'll squat on this again at some point for a while, and we'll attempt to try to beat it someday. It was a cool event. I think I might try to do a review of Red Ash video at some point. Just to kind of have as a mile marker, to look back at as future anniversaries come, that we can kind of see how did they do and all that stuff. But for the Red Ash story, they did a pretty good job handling Red Hood. There's some stuff I don't like that they did. I don't like how they did Lilith. I don't really like how they treated that.
Turn that down.
I wish they would have put a little bit more into that, because it's not even cliffhanger, because we already knew Lilith died. We already know that the head's missing. If you played Overzone, the head's missing from that. You know, there's a lot we already knew. So it's like none of this stuff... I get it that they're trying to set it up, but there's a few things they could have done better. So as for stream tomorrow, it is Thanksgiving in the US. I will not be streaming tomorrow. I have to prep a turkey, deep fry a turkey, take turkey to family's house. So I will definitely not have time to stream tomorrow, because I'm gonna probably be frying that thing by 10 a.m. I think 11. I don't know. I will have to go look at where that's at. I will do only the first 5 missions of Tov's story, just to burn the currency so that it doesn't get wasted. And then we will, Friday, we'll do the rest of Tov's story. And we will want to, we'll want to get a few things started up for story and going further into our actual campaign. Because we took 3 weeks off of story. We've been leveling up. We've hit our 241 CP bump, so that's been great. Hopefully things can move on there. So yeah, I'll see you guys Friday morning, 7 a.m. my time, 3 hours ago your time. To all y'all in the US, have a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your gluttonies of whatever you decide to eat. And yeah, we'll be back for more Nikke then. And then the next week's going to change up. We'll be less Nikke, going back to our normal, more schedule. So let's go ahead and wrap up with YouTube and X. Let's get y'all logged off. So there goes